All right, everyone in New Jersey, Philadelphia, Newark, wherever you are, we have a drone, and you have to register your drone with the FAA. Why do you have to do that? So they don't fly in airspace and cause problems. So if you have a drone and it's not registered with the FAA and you have it bootlegged or unlocked, and you're flying in airspace as an unidentified craft or vehicle, guess what? It's against the law. So now that you see them flying in airspace, because they're not registered with the FAA, you are now considered an unidentified flying object, and they should be shot down, right? So what happens if you're not familiar with how a drone works? Once you purchase a drone, you have to register it with the FAA before you can actually operate it, so you don't fly it into airspace and cause air accidents, right? Devastation, killing people, damaging homes and property. So Anthony and I were in Englishtown, New Jersey with our drone, and since it's close to the airport, they have it triangulated with a system that allows you to only go so high in an area, and I think it was only like 30 or 40 feet. So within 30 or 40 feet, you can operate that vehicle, because no aircraft should be flying that low, right? And if they are, they're in distress, or they're an unidentified flying object, right? So the aircrafts that they make that fly in air have certain flight patterns and ways that they need to stay on their path, right? So that the air traffic controllers can say, hey, you're not going to crash into somebody else, let alone having unidentified or unregistered FAA crafts preventing this. So if they're flying in airspace, this tells you that they're unidentified objects, and they should be shot down by the local police department or the federal government or something. When the federal government released that they're posing no threat, you are posing a threat to society by letting this go on, because people are driving their cars and looking up while doing this. They feel like there's an invasion going on. The people are panicking over this. And my point is, if they can send out a signal to registered FAA drone users, right, and limit their airspace, right? Why can't they come up with technology that says, hey, unidentified craft, all right, let's call the local police department and advise them to shoot it down, right? It really wouldn't be that hard for them to do that and say, hey, they're hanging out over here, send your sharpshooters, and go shoot it down, or with an EMP small enough to do it. There's some technology out there to do it. If the FAA can limit registered unidentified flying objects, limit identified flying objects, right? Because they permitted it. You have to register your craft, and you have to register your drone. This way it doesn't cause a problem. So this is a huge problem. The people are panicking. The people don't know what's going on. The state and local laws won't answer, and the federal government says they pose no threat. It poses a threat. There's some type of threat. There is something going on. People or other countries should not be able to fly unidentified flying objects around the United States or in different states. No, it's no, it's a no, it's a no. You're causing problems. You're making people feel that they're not secure. And what we pay our taxes and the federal government for is to feel secure, right? That's what you pay your taxes also for. A sense of security in your state, a sense of security in your hometown, a sense of security worldwide. That's what we pay our taxes for, right? So there is a threat, and they need to do something about it, because it's not a threat. It's going to become a threat. And then what's going to happen eventually is there's going to be one that goes through somebody's house and catches on fire and burns it down. There's going to be a knucklehead that's going to drop a package for something as a prank, or even worse, come in contact with a small plane or a large plane and cause even more devastation. But the problem is that the FAA has unregistered drones, and if they have registered drones violating airspace, they have the ability to limit them so that they are in a no-fly zone. But what happens when they get outside of their reach, and it could cause a problem? So if you're not sure how legal drone operation is once you purchase a drone, you have to register with the FAA before you can actually use it, so you're not causing problems. And obviously, if they're causing problems in airspace, they are unidentified flying objects. Thanks for watching.